Hello and welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Tori and today I'm going to be talking about my palette rotation. So this video is going to cover all the palettes I had in rotation for March. We're going to talk about the ones rolling out, what's staying in, and what is rolling in. My goal with this project is my plan is to use every single eyeshadow once, kind of no pan left behind style, and I keep track of that with photos on my phone. And once I use every single shadow once, I can use them more than once, but once is all that matters. Then the whole palette rotates out. So let's just jump into it. We have 2 palettes rolling out this month. The current rotation of palettes have been the same rotation for the past 7 months. So I'm very, very happy to get stuff moving and grooving and refreshing my collection. So the first palette that's goal was hit was the Glam Light Friday the 13th palette. The Jason palette. I finally used every single shade. I do really like Glam Light's formula, and I also really like the color story of this one. I mean, maybe it's also because I do like Friday the 13th the most out of all the horror franchises they have collabed with, but I really dig the colors of this. I have fun messing around with this, and the shimmers are really good too. So I'm very happy that I got to use every single shade in this palette. And in this one got a lot of use because typically I wouldn't have a palette be in this project and in an actual project pan. However, this one was. So this is the BH Cosmetics 2000 Remix palette. So it's gotten a lot of love, as you can see. Hey, over here has a massive dip. If I can get it, there you go. I shocked it in hip hand. I really love this. This is a cool tone dream, and I am trying to become more of a cool toned girly and appreciate the cool tones. And this, especially pairing it with the Friday the 13th, definitely helped. I miss BH Cosmetics. I miss them. Them and Coastal Scents. Speaking of Coastal Scents, I have also started including a magnetic palette that has single shadows in it. Now, at the moment, I do not remember every single shadow. For example, these 2 shimmery ones right here, I cannot for the life of me remember what the brand is. I need to go into my fiance's email because I'm pretty sure he bought them for me to see what company it's from. I couldn't find any in my email, and I thought I had it saved on Instagram, and I'm just struggling. There's no name on the back of them. That's a mess. I know this one is a Coastal Scents eyeshadow. This is Coastal Scents Victorian Ruby. Oh, this brown shade is from a it's Frappe. Is this Morphe or is this Makeup Geek? This is old. I know that's old. Like this one also doesn't have a name, but I think this is from a palette I depotted and the company no longer exists. Which was kind of good because the owner was weird. The owner was kind of scummy. This is Baked Clay from Coastal Scents. And then I think this purple one is also a Coastal Scents shade. This is Cinnabar Rose. And then this pink at the top is a Copacetic Cosmetics. I think this is Sakura? No, it's Haru. So it's a very pretty pink shimmer. But so I created this kind of towards the end of March. So this is gonna stay for April as well. I was gonna pull in different shades, but I really only did one look with this palette. With this, my goal is to just use it for the entirety of the month. If I remember, hopefully I remember, I will take a photo and do the dots on each shade, how many times I use each individual shadow. Because yeah, I think I only used like these 4 in March because like I said, I'm filming this on 31st. I think I made that palette on the 25th. Like I didn't give it time, so it is what it is. Now, the 4 palettes that are staying in. Now, a lot of these, as you'll see with the photos, have a decent amount of usage because they have been in this rotation kind of for about 7 months, probably longer, but we're just gonna ignore that, right? So a lot of these realistically could be out for next month, and if they are, that is amazing, and if they aren't, we'll start with the ones that definitely should be out by next update. At the top, I have from Ruby May Cosmetics. This is the Pop Zombie palette. This palette I did buy off a mutual. Love You Medicine. I've used almost every single shade, I think, but the pinks and the orange, something like that. So far I really enjoy it, but I would like to get familiar with every single shade. I remember I really like the navy, so love that. Next, this is from Euphoric Sun Cosmetics. This is their Zodiac palette. It's so cutesy. The pan shape is a wee bit annoying, but very cutesy. All I have left in this palette to use is, I think, Rat, Rooster, and Dog. Every other shade I think I've used so far, and like I said, the photo will correct me if I'm wrong. I really enjoy the shimmer formula, so I have more pinks and reds to use. Next, this one I think I also only have 1 row to use. This is from Odin's Eye and Angelica Nyquist. I have to learn how to actually say it the right way, because she did say that Americans tend to say it a way it not is. So I gotta go fact check myself after this video. But this is the Little Ghost palette that she did for Halloween. This one was sitting in my drawer for a long time before it got love because I wasn't wearing makeup. I'm pretty sure the only thing I have left to use is the bottom row. I think it's just the oranges and the broomstick over here, but I do like Odin's Eye's formula. I'm fighting the urge of making an Odin's Eye order because I don't need it, but I really do like their quality. And then the other one that is staying in needs more love, but I'm not too worried about it, and that is from Makeup Revolution. This is the Chilled palette, the cannabis theme palette. The only shades that won't be used is the glitters. I'm so happy we're done with that formula now, because I hate them. Is this one a glitter? Oh yeah. So I'm not going to use the silver and either of those green glitters because I'm not for it. The gold is gorgeous. It is like a Super Shock bouncy formula, but I haven't worn green in a hot minute, so need to work on that. So rolling in, I am rolling in 3 palettes, 2 minis and 1 decent size. So let's jump right into it. The first one pulling in is from the ColourPop and Animal Crossing collab. This is 5 Star Island. My goal will be to use every single shade but the pink glitter right here. I figured if I'm going to have a lot of warm tones, I'm kind of going to force myself to wear warm tones. So we're going to pull in some fun stuff. Next, I believe this one is pretty much brand new. This is from Hard Candy. This is the monochromatic eyeshadows in the shade Moods. Yeah, I've had this for a hot minute and haven't used it. Very much a shame. It needs to be used. And then similarly, I also got this from my mutual Madison. This is from Melt Cosmetics. This is the Fire Zodiac palette. The red shattered like prior to her when she received it, and you know, we both cleaned it up. It is what it is. It's fine. But this is very pretty, neutral and warm tones. So my methodology for this month is them other 3 palettes better be rolled out because these ones are coming in to assist. It would be cool if I have every single palette roll out. That would always be the ideal goal. I used to be able to do that when I did this rotation on Instagram a lot. We can see if I can get back to it. It's probably going to take a hot minute, and it's also probably going to all depend on what I'm project panning. I like to have these in as motivations to, if I'm panning a green, I'm gonna pull in the green eyeshadow from that, because this isn't in a project, so it feels like playing. Does that make sense? I don't know how to explain how my brain works sometimes. It feels like I'm cheating. Do I want to make that association? Probably not. Not a good association. But it's a gimme. And it's a nice gimme, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling and don't make sense. Let me know what you think down below. But yeah, those are the palettes I'm going to be focusing on for April. I'm very excited. I really, really want to keep using the Odin's Eye palette, because I probably haven't touched it since like February, January. So it'd be really nice to use those orange shades. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Bye.